Right then, Batersea Power Station URBEX, and this is a super risky URBEX. There are builders everywhere. We're doing this in the daytime, avoiding the loads of builders on site. Now, there's been quite a few URBEXs I've done this at night, but that's not good enough for my YouTube channel. We're doing it middle of the day, it's 7 day a week working, and there's builders everywhere. This is so insanely risky. In fact, the riskiest URBEX I've ever done. But getting into Batersea is difficult. There's loads of cameras everywhere and loads of security patrolling. Now, I've made a few attempts at it, but every time I've got caught. Right, I need a secret entrance. An entrance that'll take me right to the middle of Batersea, avoiding all of their security. And such an entrance actually exists. This is amazing. We cross over to the north side of the Thames, where there is a secret underground tunnel. This tunnel is really long. It goes half a mile under the Thames and comes out right in the middle of Batersea Power Station. This is unbelievable. A secret tunnel. This is the best infiltration I've ever done. So we go through this tunnel. It's very dark, pitch black and completely abandoned, and this is beyond belief. Nobody even knows this tunnel exists. We're going through a secret unknown about tunnel that takes us right to the heart of Batersea under the river. I can't describe how amazing this is. Batersea is too secure, too many cameras, but luckily we've got a secret back entrance. This tunnel goes right under the Thames, all the way under the water and up to Batersea. You can't get a better secret entrance than this. This has to be the best secret entrance I've ever done in a video to get into a building. I've never known a building to have such a spectacular secret entrance. And along the tunnel, there's a couple of side tunnels coming off, so let's take a look at one of these. And now we carry on going through the main tunnel, going down, under the river. That's water. Mud mushrooms. This tunnel is very dark, been abandoned for years. And under the river, the tunnel is flooded. Right, we went out and came back with Wellington boots, so we can now go through the flooded part of the tunnel. We have to walk very slowly for no splashback. And we splosh through the water of this flooded tunnel, along through this very long tunnel, in to the middle of Batersea Power Station.
What's going on now? It's getting shallow again.
It's getting shallow, isn't it? It's getting shallow and we're out. We're out of water now. It's the tunnel's heading back upwards. Oh wow, we have got an exit. Oh fuck. Let's go and explore Batersea. The tunnels come out in the boiler and plant rooms of Batersea. And under Batersea, there's a massive plant room area. This is really big, so let's go and explore it. So, Batersea Power Station is 7 day a week working. There's always builders on site and we're doing it in the middle of the day. So, there's a very high chance of getting caught. We have to be very careful where we go so we don't walk into a builder, because it's so obvious we're not meant to be here, so we cannot be seen. This is extreme URBEX. So we go up from the basements of Batersea in to the main hall. But in the main hall, we are very visible. Any worker could turn around and look at us at any moment. Because there's builders everywhere you look, and if any of them glance our way, it's obvious we're not meant to be there. The risk of getting caught is high. Very high. So we leave the main hall so we don't get seen by other builders. And we go into these new builds alongside Batersea. These new builds are very interesting. Let's take a look around. And in Batersea, there are loads of cranes. In fact, I call this Crane City because of how many cranes there are. But doing the cranes would be very visible, and we want to prioritise the chimney because the chimney is taller than the cranes. So we're going for the chimney. Let's go. So we head back into Batersea, back into where all the workers are. We need to avoid those workers. And we are so visible. There are builders everywhere. We can hear loads of builders. And I only have to glance our way and we'll be caught. Right, we have to get out of this bit. We can't go up the main stairs because that's where builders are. So we go up a little staircase near the front of the main hall. And we go up. Now from here we had to climb across a load of scaffolding to get into the main floor area. I didn't film bits where we climb across scaffolding because I'm holding a phone in my hand and I can't climb holding a phone. So we're now in one of the main floors of Batersea. There's no builders on this floor. So we're now going to head over to the other side of the power station where the north chimneys are. Because at this point I thought the only chimney possible was the northwestern chimney because that one's got scaffolding at the top. Turns out I was completely wrong. All of the chimneys are doable. So it ends up I did lots of walking around this power station not having a clue where I was going. How did I not get caught? If only I knew the correct route, it would have been a lot quicker and a lot less riskier. So over to the north end, we go to the northwestern chimney and there's builders in the chimney doing scaffolding work. Oh! That's the chimney. That's the chimney there. That is really annoying, and at the moment we're fairly low down, so that's the lower part of the chimney. So we now go over to the northeastern chimney. But that one's got workers as well, hasn't it? Doesn't appear to be any builders. We enter in on the first floor and we start climbing the scaffolding. This is the lower part of the chimney, looks very interesting. We climb up the ladders up scaffolding. Didn't film this part because I can't hold my phone and climb ladders. And after a lot of ladder climbs, we stumbled across the builders higher up doing scaffolding. How did they not see us? We literally climbed up right to where the builders were. That is crazy. Right, we climb back down. And now walk right across to the other end of Batersea, to the south end. Because we thought, well, can't do the north chimneys, let's try our luck on the south chimneys. Again, walking right through the main floor area, we could have been seen at any moment. A builder could walk round the corner and notice us. We're so obviously not meant to be there. That is really risky. Along to the south chimneys, and we go into one of the chimneys. We're fairly low down, because at this point we believed we had to start near the bottom of the chimney to get up. Because we thought higher up the chimney would be segregated from the rest of Batersea. Turns out we were completely wrong, and if we knew the correct route, we could have done this so much easier. So we're climbing up the chimney from near the bottom, and we climb up ladders, go up about 6 floors of ladders, and we stumble across builders again. And I was literally climbing up the ladder and stuck my head up right where the builders were. How did they not see me? So we need a rethink on our strategy. We'll have to try getting into the chimneys higher up to avoid the builders, but we don't know which floors we can actually enter in from the chimneys on. So we now go along to the side of Batersea Power Station, where they're building some new flats. And Batersea will be ruined when it's finished. It will all be very modern. They're just constructing new posh person's flats here. And we're walking around some of the unfinished flats, and we walked right in on some builders. Again, they didn't see us. I'm amazed we were not caught. So we now go out onto the external scaffolding. There's too many builders inside, but none of them are on the external scaffolding. So we go and explore this external scaffolding. We're exploring it for about half an hour, going up and down ladders, trying to find ways into the chimney. went up and down ladders for ages, exploring all over the scaffolding, and my arms got really tired. So we now got up to the top of the scaffolding, up to where the chimneys are. We can't get into the chimneys from here, but we can get a really good view of them. Look at this epic view of these chimneys. And then we realised there's some builders right over the south side where we were. And we think they saw us, but we weren't sure. So we have to get over to the north side. So we climbed down the scaffolding, down to not the upper roof, but the lower roof area. And from the lower roof, we walk all the way over to the north side again. So we're walking backwards and forwards, again, very visible. Anyone could see us. How were we not caught? And over to the north side, we then go up the scaffolding on the north side, and this is really risky because this is where the security hut is, and we can see all the builders going in and out of work from the north side. Up to the top of the scaffolding we go, and along to the chimneys. This is the way into the chimneys. Sadly, the northwestern chimney's blocked up and we can't do it. Over to the northeastern chimney, and again, sadly I didn't film this part, but we walked into the chimney and we thought, yes, we've done it. And then we walked right into a builder abseiling the chimney on the inside, doing some repair works to it. Again, he didn't see us. How did he not see us? Our luck's so good today. Right, we're going to have to go back over to the south side. Again, walking the entire length of Batersea. Really risky. Anyone could see us. So we walked right over to the south side, and at last, despite the fact we took the stupidest, longest route, passing so many builders, we're not caught, and we finally found the southwestern chimney is doable. So let's climb it and achieve our mission. And just look how epic this chimney looks from the inside. It looks absolutely amazing. Let's climb it. And here, up at the top of the chimney, mission complete. Batersea Power Station, URBEX completed at daytime. Yes!
Yoksa almış efendim konuşma.
그럼 나중에 갔어?